Hello Gemini, it's Yvonne here from the Aussie Goddess to do your weekly reading. This reading is from the 21st to the 27th of April. I've just got back from a week's holiday where I did a lot of growing, believe me. Huge amount of personal growth while I was away. A couple of milestones hit for me, so glad to be back in the saddle though. Missed you guys and unable to do any impromptu readings while I was away, which I wanted to do, but the Wi-Fi was shocking where I was. So unfortunately, some of you are sad about some sort of loss with a water sign here. But anyway, I'm here and I want to just remind you on Sunday the 28th, I'm going to do a Facebook Live at 9 a.m. Australian time at the Aussie Goddess. So please come and join my Facebook page. I'm not sure that I can get around to all of you, but we'll see what we can do within an hour. I am using the Hanson Roberts deck here, by the way. Oh, bam. Here we have for the Tower straight out of the gate. So Gemini, big week coming up for you here. Some sort of breaking down of old structures to rebuild yourself. I'm not sure what's happened for you. Could have something to do with love here. We do have the Two of Cups coming behind. Doesn't necessarily mean love though. Can be a soulmate that you work with or friendship. But this is about breaking down something in order to build it anew. Sometimes this can talk about breaking down old structures into relationships to rebuild the relationship as well. So for example, perhaps, you know, you've been sort of having a bit of problem getting a relationship off the ground. So you're breaking it down, you're talking about it, deciding how to move forward. This is usually the universe coming in to do this, to give you a second chance. So there you go, Gemini. You're having a Tower moment in order to bring a second chance in a relationship. So it's all happening for you this week. Very, very nice. Okay, so brand new start. Ace of Rods coming straight out here. So something here is leading you to have a passionate new start. I love this because this means that whatever you've got in that Tower moment has brought you around to something brand new here. Knight of Rods coming in here. So you could be dealing with a fire sign. It could be that you've been dealing with someone who wasn't wanting to make a commitment and now they're coming to commit to you. Could be that you've been, you know, don't forget the energies flip-flop with these two. This person could have been a bit of a player. Could be you that's not been able to make your mind up whether you wanted to settle down with someone and now you've made the decision to do that. But with the Tower there, something's coming in to make sure you do. We do have the Hanged Man here. So the Hanged Man talks of taking time out to look at things from a very different perspective here. Okay, Five of Pentacles. So maybe one or the other of you in this relationship, friendship, whatever, one person has been feeling a little unsatisfied by what's been happening here. So it could be that they've fallen in love with someone who's still finding it very difficult to make a commitment, because it looks like you're taking time out to decide whether to move forward with this or not. And maybe that creates a Tower moment. If you're going to walk away from a relationship because the other person isn't committed, that can create that happening, especially if the two of you are meant to be together. But there's definitely a brand new start here for you, which I love. So for one of you, this is about letting go of the past. This guy here, look, he's hanging on to all his pentacles. He's unable to get messages from above. He's got his heart protected and he's not grounding himself. So this is saying to me that one of you in this relationship is holding on so tightly and the universe isn't able to get the message through that this is supposed to happen the way it is. I feel like you're with someone you're meant to be with, but they're not really understanding that as yet. And it could be you. You could be with someone that you're not really seeing their truth yet, but we'll see. Okay, do have the Strength card coming in here. So you could be dealing with a Leo, but moreover, this is about understanding your personal strengths, like being able to understand your dark side as well. So if this is about you hanging on to something that you can't let go of, this person could have hurt you in the past and you're now having trouble moving forward with this, but you're definitely feeling like something's missing here. Quite interesting, because the pentacle that's missing is the one that will bring in stability here. They're showing me, see, it's 5 to 4, and I'm thinking you only need one pentacle for security, and this person here is not ready to commit to you at this time, but I feel like something's about to change. So if you're in this position, look, divine timing. So we do have the Temperance card coming in here to say that it is time for it to happen, but again, it's divine. So it could still be, there could still be a time period here. But what I see, Gemini, is I see that you are, this is beautiful. You could be dealing with a water sign here. I feel like this is you taking on this Queen of Cups energy, because this is about self-love. Two of Rods, so moving forward perhaps on a new pathway. The Ace of Wands could mean you're going it alone, or you could be going with another person, but there's definitely an offer here from a water sign. So I feel like you may be dealing with a water sign. Okay, let me just have a good look at this. So Tower moment coming in with a brand new start, and there's the stability card again. So definitely that's the story behind this. There's some sort of breakdown here in some sort of relationship that wasn't going anywhere. So it feels to me like perhaps one of you wanted something more committed and the other person was perhaps having trouble with commitment. Somebody here is not letting go of something from the past energies, could be childhood stuff. They could have abandonment issues and be unable to commit. I know strongly that I see the difference between the 4 and the 5 of Pentacles as being lack of stability here. So the universe is sort of encouraging you to take time out to decide, is this what you want from this relationship? I do think you are supposed to be together, because I do see someone making an offer, but the offer comes after the Tower. So something happens. You either have chosen here to release this energy because you've taken on this Hanged Man energy to look at things from a very different perspective, and you've pulled in your personal strength here, which is beautiful. So I do feel that you are meant to be with someone here. However, when I look down here, I think this particular Two of Rods shows one person in this card. In some of the decks it shows 2 people in the card, either one with the hand on the wand or one in the background. So you could be moving away from something in order to get it back. And I know that's a pretty sort of strong concept, but sometimes we do have to leave things behind in order to rebirth them. But there's definitely a, could be a Pisces here too, but definitely a water sign coming in here to make an offer after being non-committal in the past. Something here is going to create the Tower moment though in order for this relationship to move forward, because somebody is not waking up here. Somebody's still hanging on to stuff and not unable to see who you truly represent in their life. So maybe they haven't realized they're in love with you. Maybe they haven't realized, that they have potential with you. But they are definitely bringing in a brand new start with this Ace of Rods. Okay, and the card of the Lovers has come out, and it says there are 2 paths ahead. Be true to yourself. Thanks, Gemini.